Monday, Monday, ha, 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 ha. Hello, Freckle fam. It's me, your hostess with the mostest, Jason Quizringhausen, Scott Rogowsky, AKA Quiz Daddy. This week, I am partnering with Candy and Major League Baseball for 5 straight days of big league trivia. Experience the thrill of Major League Baseball with Candy Digital right from the ballpark direct to your devices. Candy's bringing you closer where you can collect officially licensed digital baseball cards, game highlights, and more. Unlock exclusive experiences like meeting your favorite players and win signed memorabilia, even tickets to the ball game. It's all possible, baby, if you join the community today at candy.com. Most of you know how this works already, right? This isn't your first trip to the ballpark, but just a reminder that Freckle TV's Daily Trivia is the only game where you can tune in every Monday through Friday, answer 5 questions each day, and earn raffle tickets that you can spend in the prize marketplace. Now, thanks to Candy and the MLB, we've placed some incredible prizes in that prize marketplace. We're even sending 2 lucky winners and a person of their choosing to any regular season MLB game. Talk about a slam dunk, a touchdown. No, it's baseball we're talking about here. Just make sure you stay tuned after the game for a special bonus offer from Freckle and Candy. Seriously, you don't want to miss this one. I want candy. You're going to want candy. Now let's step up to the plate and swing for the fences and start the day with not a slam dunk, not home run. Yes, that's it. Okay, here we go. Numero uno. Which player holds the record for the most home runs in a single MLB season? Is it A, Babe Ruth? Is it B, Barry Bonds? Is it C, Mark McGwire? Or is it D, Sammy Sosa? In 2001, can you remember that far back? 2001, a major milestone was set in baseball history when one player hit an astounding 73 ding-dongs in a single season. Babe Ruth did it a while back with 61, but in 2001, this record-breaking feat has solidified its place as one of the greatest power-hitting moments in MLB history. The correct answer is B for Barry Bonds, who achieved this record with the San Francisco Gigantes. That's right, the Giants of the Bay. 73 home runs in 01. Remember that? I sure do. Whew. All right, here we go. Moving on to Q2. Which team has won the most World Series championships all time? Is it A, the Boston Red Sox, B, St. Louis Cardinals, C, the New York Yankees, or D, the Los Angeles Dodgers? We're talking about all-time winningest franchises here, folks. And when it comes to dominating on the baseball diamond, there's one team that stands out with a staggering number of World Series titles. Their legacy of success has spanned over a century, making them an iconic symbol of baseball excellence. That franchise that holds the record for most World Series championships, most rings on those fingers and toes and other people's fingers and toes, because it's a lot of them, it's C, New York Yankees. 27 World Series titles. Ay caramba! All right, we're moving along to question 3, which is our sponsored question of the day. Shout out our amazing sponsors. Thank you.
Waits for the 0-1. It is good.
This is Gavin Lux, here hanging out with Candy.
Experience what I did today without Candy. They're definitely changing the game for sure.
Well, thank you, Candy Digital, for sponsoring today's game. And now on to question 3. Who was the first African American to play in Major League Baseball in the modern era? A, Hank Aaron. B, Willie Mays. C, Jackie Robinson. Or D, Satchel Paige. Now, this is a major figure in not only baseball history, but civil rights history here in America. Breaking racial barriers and paving the way for future generations, this trailblazing athlete made his mark in the big leagues in 1947. His courage and talent helped integrate Major League Baseball, making him an enduring symbol of progress and equality in sports. If you don't know this one, you don't know baseball. The correct answer is C, Jackie Robinson, who of course played for those Brooklyn Dodgers, them bums, and they won it all in 1955. A big thanks to Jackie Robinson. A little bonus trivia for you. All right, moving on to question 4 here, coming to the end. Which team did the Chicago Cubs defeat in their first World Series in 108 years back in 2016? Was it A, the Cleveland Indians, B, the New York Mets, C, the Los Angeles Dodgers, or D, the San Francisco Giants? I remember this so clearly. I was watching the game with my buddy Dan in New York. He was a massive Cubs fan, still is, and he watched as his team ended a 108-year championship drought. This historic win was a moment of jubilation for Chicago fans, Northsiders. The final victory in a dramatic 7-game series solidified the Cubs' long-awaited triumph in one of the most memorable World Series of all time. The team they defeated for this milestone victory was A, Cleveland Indians. Despite Rajai Davis's attempts, Cleveland Indians came close, but they did not win it. The Cubs beat them in 2016. Whew, all right, I'm getting flashbacks to that incredible night. That was a one to remember forever. But it's time to remember this quiz forever because we have the final question of the day. This is a biggie, folks. Here it is. It all comes down to this. What is the name of the award given annually to the best pitcher in each league? Is it A, the Golden Glove Award, B, the Cy Young Award, C, MVP Award, or D, the Silver Slugger Award? Do you know this one? The awards? I'm going to award you if you know it. Recognizing the top pitchers in Major League Baseball, this prestigious award honors excellence on the mound. Named after one of the greatest pitchers in the sport's history, it highlights outstanding performance and contributions to the game. The award presented annually to the best pitcher in each league is the Cy Young Award. Answer B, Cy Young Award. Whoo mama! Cy Young, Tyrus, Cyclone Young. And that concludes today's round of MLB trivia. How about that, folks? Give yourself a round of a hand. Thank you so much for playing today's game, and a huge shout out to our sponsors at Candy and the MLB. Now, don't go anywhere because as soon as the game ends, we'll have an incredible offer on behalf of Candy and MLB. So stay tuned and come back tomorrow because we got more, baby, all week. Monday through Friday, right here on Freckle TV. I'm Quiz Daddy Scott Rogowsky signing off saying, have a great day at the ballpark. Bye. They call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as fun here on Freckle TV. Hello, Freckle fam. It's me, Quiz Daddy, Quizzy McGuire, Walt Quizney, Scott Rogowsky, back at it again. You know, we've been partnering with Candy and MLB for an entire week of Big League Baseball trivia. Were you here yesterday? If not, welcome to the show. Experience the thrill of MLB and the lure of DC Comics with Candy Digital. They take you from the ballpark to the Batcave because they bring you closer than you've ever been. They allow you to collect officially licensed digital baseball cards, game highlights, and DC Comics. With Candy Digital, you can unlock exclusive experiences like meeting your favorite players, winning signed memorabilia, and joining the ultimate Batman fan club. Does that sound fun to you? Well, then join the community today at candy.com. You can do that after the game because right now we got some trivia to bring you. Now, most of you know how this works, right? But a reminder for those newbies, Freckle TV's Daily Trivia is the only game where you can tune in every Monday through Friday, answer 5 questions each day, and earn raffle tickets that you can spend in the prize marketplace. What's that? It's where, thanks to Candy and MLB, we've placed some incredible prizes. We're even setting 2 lucky winners and a person of their choosing to any regular season MLB game. Now that's not a slam dunk we established. It's a home run, okay? Home run we're talking about here. Now just make sure you stay tuned after the game for a special bonus offer from Freckle and Candy. Really, truly, honestly, you do not want to miss that. Are you feeling warmed up, feeling limber? Because it's time to lead off with our first question of the day. Time to step up to the plate. Time to swing for the fences. We want to go yard ski on this Tuesday. So let's go get it going. Let's get down to the nitty gritty and let's get this show on the road. Here it is, Cumero numero uno. Which player is known as the Sultan of SWAT? A, Lou Gehrig, B, Babe Ruth, C, Mickey Mantle, or D, Ty Cobb? The Sultan of SWAT, the Colossus of Clout. Ever see The Sandlot? This legendary nickname belongs to one of the most iconic figures in baseball history, celebrated for his prodigious hitting prowess and larger-than-life persona. He revolutionized the game with his home run hitting ability, setting numerous records that stood the test of time. The player we're talking about at question 1 is none other than Babe Ruth, the Sultan of SWAT. Babe Ruth, Baby Ruth, a towering figure in the sport, George Herman Ruth. All right, if you didn't know that one, it's okay. We got more to go. Here it is, Q2. Who is the all-time leader in stolen bases in Major League Baseball? Is it A, Lou Brock, B, Ricky Henderson, C, Ty Cobb, or D, Tim Raines? All 4 of these players, speedsters. They knew how to pilfer a bag, you better believe it. But one of them has the most career stolen bases. Who was it? Renowned for his incredible speed and base running acumen. Because it's not just speed, it's how you steal a base. You gotta have the acumen. This player shattered the stolen base record and set a mark that remains unchallenged. His daring exploits on the base paths and knack for swiping bags made him a legendary figure. The all-time leader in stolen bases is none other than Ricky Henderson. B, Ricky. You know Ricky's gonna steal bases. You know Ricky's the best. Ricky liked to talk in third person. All right, nice job on that. Here comes Q3, and it is our sponsored question of the day. Shout out Candy Digital.
Waits for the 0-1. It is gone.
This is Gavin Lux, here hanging out with Candy.
Experience what I did today without Candy. They're definitely changing the game for sure.
Thank you, Candy Digital, for sponsoring today's game and all games this week here on Freckle TV. All right, we got more for you. Here it is, question 3. Who was the youngest player to hit 500 home runs in their career? A, Ken Griffey Jr., B, Alex Rodriguez, C, Albert Pujols, or D, Barry Bonds? Who was the youngest to get to 500 career bombs? Now that is a massive achievement. It pretty much makes you a lock for the Hall of Fame, 500 career home runs. Achieving this milestone at an impressively young age, this slugger demonstrated prodigious power and consistency early in his career. For some guys, it takes them 25 years to get there. His ability to hit home runs made him one of the most feared hitters of his time. The youngest to reach 500 home runs, B, Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, who accomplished this feat with incredible speed to get there so quick in his career. A-Rod, he'll be in the Hall of Fame one of these days. Just wait, just wait. All right, moving on to question 4. Which MLB player holds the record for the most career strikeouts as a pitcher? A, Randy Johnson, B, Roger Clemens, C, Nolan Ryan, or D, Pedro Martinez? Petey, most strikeouts we're talking about here. You gotta be not just fast with the fastball, but you gotta be deceptive. And this guy had a blazing fastball and a devastating repertoire as he amassed a staggering number of strikeouts over his illustrious career, setting a benchmark for future generations. His dominance on the mound and longevity in the game made him a legend for sure. The record for most career strikeouts belongs to C, Nolan Ryan. The Ryan Express, an enduring icon in baseball history. Fun fact about Nolan Ryan, never won a Cy Young Award, but the most career strikeouts. He was filthy. All right, moving on to the final question for the day, for this Tuesday with Candy and MLB. What is the official distance between bases in Major League Baseball? Is it A, 80 feet, B, 90 feet, C, 100 feet, or D, 110 feet? How long between the bases? Home to first, first to second, second to third, third back to home. The distance between the bases is a fundamental aspect of the game, ensuring uniformity and consistency across all fields, all ballparks, all games. This specific measurement plays a crucial role in the dynamics of gameplay from base running to defensive positioning, and the official length of bases in Major League Baseball is B, 90 feet, a standard that has stood for over 100 years. That's right, and that concludes today's round of MLB trivia. Did you go to the distance? Did you make it all the way to question 5, answering them all correct? I hope so. If not, you still got some raffle tickets there. Thank you so much for playing today's game. A huge shout out to our sponsors at Candy and MLB. And there's more, folks. Don't go anywhere, because as soon as I'm off the screen, there's gonna be an incredible offer on behalf of Candy and MLB. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, there's plenty more trivia left this week. So come back tomorrow, the next day, because I'll be there. I wanna see you there. Scott Rogowsky, Quiz Daddy, signing off, saying, have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Happy hump day, folks. What up, Freckle fam? It's your trivia host with the most, back in the stew, back in the cut, as Drupal Cabrera? No, Quiz Drupal Cabrera. Scott Rogowsky, that's my name. Here to bring you more of that fresh goodness on Freckle TV with Candy Digital, MLB, as we partner for an entire week of MLB trivia. Experience the thrill of MLB and the lore of DC Comics. Yes, DC Comics too, with Candy Digital. From the ballpark to the Batcave, Candy brings you closer as you can collect officially licensed digital baseball cards, game highlights, and DC Comics, unlock exclusive experiences like meeting your favorite players, winning signed memorabilia, and joining the ultimate Batman fan club. So join the community today at candy.com. Now, most of you already know how this works, especially if you've been here this week, but just a reminder that Freckle TV's Daily Trivia is the only game where you can tune in every Monday through Friday, answer 5 questions each day, and earn raffle tickets that you can spend in the prize marketplace. Thanks to Candy and MLB, we've played some incredible prizes in the prize marketplace. We're even sending 2 lucky winners and a person of their choosing to any regular season MLB game. Talk about it's a home run. I figured it out, it's a home run. Just make sure you stay tuned after the game for a special bonus offer from Freckle and Candy. Seriously, you don't want to miss this. All right, folks, time to step up to the plate, take that donut off your bat, because we got to swing for the fences and start the day with a dinger. Let's get down in the nitty-gritty and get Cumero numero 1 on the road. Who is the first player to have a 40-40 season, that's 40 home runs and 40 stolen bases in MLB history? Was it A, Barry Bonds, B, Jose Canseco, C, Alex Rodriguez, or D, Ken Griffey Jr.? This was a big deal when it happened back in 1986. Reaching this rare milestone requires a unique blend of power and speed, showcasing exceptional athleticism and skill on the field. This achievement solidified this player's place in baseball history, highlighting his ability to dominate both with the bat and on the base paths. The first player to achieve the 40-40 milestone season was B, Jose Canseco, who was a stud in his prime.
The Canseco brothers are identical twins and seemingly impossible to tell apart with the naked eye. Jose broke into the big leagues with the A's in 1985 and was joined by his brother for 9 games during the 1990 season.
We're gonna move on right now to question number 2. Which team has the longest active World Series drought? Is it A, Seattle Mariners, B, Cleveland Guardians, C, San Diego Padres, or D, Texas Rangers? Which team has gone the longest without cashing in that championship check? Do you know? This team has endured years of near misses and close calls, with their fans remaining hopeful despite the heartbreak. Known for their resilience and dedication, they continue to strive for that elusive chip. The team with the longest active World Series drought is B, the Cleveland Guardians, who are eagerly awaiting their next opportunity to bring home the trophy. They haven't won it since 1948, folks. 1948. I wasn't even alive back then. All right, question 3 is our sponsored question of the day. Shout out Candy Digital, our amazing sponsor.
The days of being a casual baseball fan are over. With Candy, you can collect, own, and sell your favorite players, and teams. But that's not all. Your collection is your key to unmatched rewards like signed memorabilia, meet and greets with your favorite players, free MLB tickets, and so much more. You're gonna be asking yourself why you didn't join sooner.
Thank you, Candy Digital, for being our sponsor. Now on to question 3. Who was the first MLB player to have his number retired? Was it A, Lou Gehrig, B, Babe Ruth, C, Jackie Robinson, or D, Joe DiMaggio? Joe DiMaggio. Was it Joe D? Or one of those other greats? All fantastic, legendary players, but who's the first to have their number retired? Honoring a player's exceptional career and lasting impact on the game, retiring their number is a testament to their contributions and legacy. This historic milestone set a precedent for future generations of players to aspire to greatness. The first MLB player to have his number retired was A, Lou Gehrig, a symbol of perseverance and sportsmanship. Number 4, that was Lou Gehrig. And now here is question 4 out of 5, the penultimate question. What is the record for the most consecutive games with a hit? Is it A, 44 games, B, 48 games, C, 56 games, or D, 58 games? Should I give you guys a hint? You might have just mentioned this player on the last question. Achieving consistency and precision at the plate, this record-breaking streak captivated fans and showcased unparalleled batting prowess. It remains one of the most remarkable achievements in baseball history, demonstrating unmatched skill and focus. The record for the most consecutive games with a hit is C, 56 games, achieved by a legendary hitter in an unforgettable display of excellence. That was Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. 1941, 56 consecutive games. Okay, we're moving on to the final question for the day. Hit me with it. Which player is known for the infamous shot heard around the world home run in 1951? Was it A, Willie Mays, B, Bobby Thompson, C, Mickey Mantle, or D, Stan Musial? The shot heard around the world. It was a walk-off home run. They didn't call it walk-offs back then. In the World Series 1951, etching his name into baseball lore with a single crack of the bat. This player's iconic home run reverberated across the sporting world, defining a dramatic moment in history. It remains one of the most memorable and debated plays in MLB history. The player known for the infamous shot heard around the world is B, Bobby Thompson, for those New York Giants back then. A baseball legend for that time. What a moment that was in 1951, and what a moment it is today, this Wednesday in 2024, because that concludes today's round of MLB Trivia. Thank you so much for playing today's game. A huge shout out to our sponsors at Candy and MLB. There's more to go, guys, especially right now. Don't go anywhere. As soon as I get off the screen, there's gonna be an incredible offer on behalf of Candy and MLB, so stay tuned. And I'll be back tomorrow and the next day, because there's more trivia coming, folks. I'm Scott Rogowsky, Quiz Daddy, signing off, saying have a great one, and hasta mañana. Who's thirsty on this Thursday for more trivia? I am, I hope you are. What up, Freckle fam? It's me, Scott Rogowsky, you know me, Pat Slajak, the bad and bougie barker, the Quiz Daddy. I'm back, baby. Been here all week. Where you been? I hope you've been here with me, because we've been partnering with Candy and MLB for an entire week of MLB baseball trivia. Do you know Candy Digital? Do you know what you can do with Candy Digital? You can experience the thrill of MLB and the lore of DC Comics. There's comics trivia coming next time with Candy Digital. That's right, from the ballpark to the Batcave, Candy brings you closer than you've ever been before. You can collect officially licensed digital baseball cards, game highlights, and DC Comics. You can even unlock exclusive experiences like meeting your favorite players and winning signed memorabilia. You can even join the Ultimate Batman Fan Club. It's all possible when you join the community at candy.com. Now, do you know how this works? It's Thursday. This is the penultimate trivia session. One more coming tomorrow. If it's your first time in the lineup here, if you're a rookie, here's how it works. Reminder, Freckle TV Daily Trivia is the only game where you can tune in every Monday through Friday. We answer 5 questions each day and earn raffle tickets that you can spend in the prize marketplace. Now, thanks to Candy and the MLB, we've placed some incredible prizes in the prize marketplace. We're even sending 2 lucky winners and a person of their choosing to any regular season MLB game. Just make sure you stay tuned after the game for a special bonus offer from Freckle and Candy. Seriously, you don't want to miss that special offer. It is time now to put on that uniform, lace up those cleats, get those stirrups nice and high, because it's time to step up to the plate, look that pitcher right in the eye, and swing for the fences. Let's start the day with a ding dong, shall we? A big home run here on Thursday with 5 questions coming fast and furious. Let's start with Cumero numero uno. What is the name of the Major League Baseball player who broke Lou Gehrig's consecutive games played record? A, Derek Jeter, B, Pete Rose, C, Cal Ripken Jr., or D, Alex Rodriguez? We've seen a lot of these names in trivia this week. We're talking about the greats of the game all week long. Now we're talking about the guy who set a new standard of durability and dedication. This player surpassed a legendary milestone that has stood for decades now and probably will stand forever if we're being honest. His consistency and commitment to the game solidified his place in baseball history, earning him admiration and respect across the league. Who broke Lou Gehrig's consecutive games played record? It was none other than C for Cal Ripken Jr. Cuckoo Cal, Baltimore Orioles. He played 2,131 games to break Lou Gehrig's record and played a bunch more after that. All right, 1 down, 4 more to go. Here we go, Q2. Who holds the record for the most hits in a single MLB season? A, Ichiro Suzuki, B, Pete Rose, C, Ty Cobb, or D, George Sisler? Ooh, always good to see George Sisler in the mix. A great hitter from the golden age of baseball. But is he the first person or the person to have the most hits in a season? No. Mastering the art of hitting with precision and skill, this player achieved an unparalleled feat in a single season, leaving an indelible mark on baseball history. His ability to consistently find gaps and reach base set him apart as one of the game's all-time greats, not just in Major League Baseball, but where he started playing, in Japan. There's a hint for you. The record for the most hits in a single MLB season belongs to Ichiro Suzuki, Seattle Mariners legend, Rookie of the Year in 2001. He also played for the Yankees, the Marlins. He got around towards the end of his career. But those hits that he put up, over 200 hits in a single season, unbelievable. All right, question 3 is our sponsored question of the day. Shout out Candy Digital for being our amazing sponsor.
The days of being a casual baseball fan are over. With Candy, you can collect, own, and sell your favorite players and teams. But that's not all. Your collection is your key to unmatched rewards like signed memorabilia, meet and greets with your favorite players, free MLB tickets, and so much more. You're gonna be asking yourself why you didn't join sooner.
Thank you, Candy Digital, for sponsoring today's game and all the games this week. Now it's time to move on to question 3. Which pitcher threw the only perfect game in World Series history? A, Sandy Koufax, B, Don Larson, C, Randy Johnson, or D, Catfish Hunter? A perfect game. That's 27 up, 27 down. No players reaching base. It's a flawless performance, and it happened on baseball's grandest stage. This pitcher achieved perfection in a moment that would be forever etched in World Series lore. His precision and dominance on the mound captivated audiences and cemented his legacy in postseason history. The pitcher who threw the only perfect game in World Series history was D, Don Larson, with the 1956 New York Yankees. You remember that photo of Don Larson, Yogi Berra hugging after that final out? What a moment. 1956, Don Larson. Okay, moving on to question 4. Who was the first player in MLB history to hit 60 home runs in a single season? Was it A, Hank Aaron, B, Roger Maris, C, Babe Ruth, or D, Mickey Mantle? 60 home runs. Soixante in French. But while we talk about baseball in French, they don't like baseball over there. Shattering records and redefining power hitting, this player's historic feat captivated fans and set a new standard for home run prowess. His remarkable achievement remains a benchmark of excellence in the annals of baseball history because he was the first to do it, the first to hit 60 home runs in a single season. Since surpassed, but the first to do it, the Babe, the great Bambino, Babe Ruth, 60 home runs. Roger Maris hit 61. to beat him in 1961. And then, of course, we saw Big Mac, Barry Bonds, but the Babe was the first to do it, the first 360 in a single season. Okay, and now we're moving on to the final question of today, this Thursday. Baseball trivia, Candy Digital. Let's get it going. It all boils down to this. Which team holds the record for the most wins in a single MLB season? A, Chicago Cubs. B, Philadelphia Phillies. C, New York Yankees. Or D, Boston Red Sox. The most wins, and he actually holds this record with another team. But of the teams I listed here, which one has the most regular season wins? The dominating the regular season with unparalleled success. This team's remarkable performance set a standard for excellence that has since been matched by a team recently, the Seattle Mariners. Their collective effort and skill propelled them to an unforgettable season of victories. The team that holds the record for the most wins in a single MLB season is A, the Chicago Cubs. Cubs and the Mariners both hold the record, but of the teams we listed there, Cubs have the most wins in a single season. And I hope you had the most wins in today's quiz, because that concludes today's round of MLB trivia. Thank you so much for playing today's game. Huge shout out to our sponsors at Candy and the MLB. You know you got those raffle tickets, right? You know where to spend them in the prize marketplace. But don't go anywhere, because as soon as we end this game, there's an incredible offer on behalf of Candy and MLB. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we got one game left, folks, tomorrow. With baseball, MLB, Candy Digital. There's more trivia next week, but tomorrow's the final baseball day, so come back for that if you want to swing for the fences yet again. Until then, I'm Quiz Daddy Scott Rogowsky signing off, saying have a great Thursday. Bye. TGIFFF. Thank God it's Friday, Freckle family. I'm your trivia host, Scott Rogowsky, AKA Quiz Daddy, back in the batter's box, because I've been partnering with Candy and MLB for an entire week of MLB trivia. You've been here, you've seen it, you've experienced the thrill of MLB with me, and you can experience it with Candy Digital. Not just MLB, but also the lore of DC Comics with Candy Digital, because they bring you from the ballpark to the Batcave, bringing you closer than you've ever been before, allowing you to collect officially licensed digital baseball cards, game highlights, and DC Comics, allowing you to unlock exclusive experiences like meeting your favorite players, winning signed memorabilia, and joining the ultimate Batman fan club. Yeah, you can do it all at candy.com when you join the community today. So if you've been here before, you know how this works. I've been here since Monday. I certainly know this works. But just a reminder that Freckle TV's Daily Trivia is the only game where you can tune in every Monday through Friday, answer 5 questions each day, and earn raffle tickets that you can spend in the prize marketplace. And thanks to Candy and MLB, we've placed some incredible prizes in that prize marketplace. We're even sending 2 lucky winners and a person of their choosing to any regular season MLB game. How cool is that? Just make sure you stay tuned after the game for a special bonus offer from Freckle and Candy. Please do not miss it. Seriously, I told you this every day. Do not miss it. Okay. Now, let's step up to that plate for one last time this week. We want to swing for the fences. We want to go yard. We want to hit not just a home run, but a grand slam on this Friday. So let's get it going with numero uno. Who was the first MLB player to win MVP awards in both the American League and the National League? Was it A, Frank Robinson, B, Reggie Jackson, C, Barry Bonds, or D, Alex Rodriguez? A lot of these names keep coming up in the trivia this week because we're talking about the greatest players of all time. But only one was the first to win MVPs in both leagues first. This player's talent and versatility earned him recognition as one of baseball's elite performers. His ability to impact games on multiple fronts solidified his legacy as the true most valuable player in every sense of all 3 of those words. The first MLB player to win MVP awards in both the AL and the NL was A, Frank Robinson. Yes, a pioneer of the sport. Also, fun fact, first African-American manager in MLB history. Frank Robinson did it as a player and a manager. Okay, moving on to Q2. Which pitcher was famous for his spitball and was the last to legally throw it in the big leagues? Was it A, Gaylord Perry, B, Burley Grimes, C, Whitey Ford, or D, Phil Niekro? All these pitchers, Hall of Famers, they all use that knuckleball to an extent. Whitey Ford, maybe not so much. So Well, euphoric is not the answer, but mastering the art of deception on the mound is every pitcher's intention. This pitcher's unconventional pitch became his trademark, confounding hitters and baffling umpires alike. His mastery of the spitball made him a formidable force in baseball history. The pitcher famous for his spitball and the last to legally throw it was B. Burley Grimes, a crafty hurler from the golden era of baseball. It was still legal back then. Burley Grimes. Gaylord Perry, Phil Niekro, they were still throwing it, but they got in trouble for it. All right, question 3 is our sponsored question of the day. Shout out Candy Digital for being our sponsor.
The days of being a casual baseball fan are over. With Candy, you can collect, own, and sell your favorite players and teams. But that's not all. Your collection is your key to unmatched rewards like signed memorabilia, meet and greets with your favorite players, free MLB tickets, and so much more. You're gonna be asking yourself why you didn't join sooner.
Thanks Candy Digital for sponsoring this week's games. Okay, here we go. Question 3. Who holds the record for the most career Grand Slams in MLB history? Is it A, Alex Rodriguez, B, Lou Gehrig, C, Manny Ramirez, or D, Jim Thome? We're talking Grand Slams here, folks. Grand Salamis. Seizing key moments with power and precision. This player's knack for delivering in clutch situations set him apart as a Grand Slam specialist. His ability to capitalize on bases loaded opportunities made him a feared hitter throughout his career. The record for the most career Grand Slams in MLB history belongs to A for A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, a prolific slugger known for smacking the cover off the ball. He did it 25 times in his career, Grand Slams. Unbelievable.
That big contract, fair or unfair, right or wrong, just puts a lot of pressure and expectations on a ball player, and the fans are all over it.
They're going to be on his side now because there is career home run number 450, and it gets the Yankees right back in this ball game. That ball left the building in a hurry.
Watch how fast this one leaps. His 2000th big league hit, his 450th career home run.
All right, moving on to question 4. Which MLB team plays its home games at a place called Petco Park? Is it A, the San Diego Padres, B, Colorado Rockies, D, Arizona Diamondbacks? Is it A, San Diego Padres, B, Colorado Rockies, C, Arizona Diamondbacks, or D, San Francisco Giants? Petco Park, one of our great sponsored ballparks out there. Nestled in a vibrant city known for its sunny weather and coastal charm, this team calls Petco Park their home, providing fans with a picturesque backdrop for baseball. The ballpark's unique features and atmosphere enhance the experience of attending games. I've been there, I can vouch for it. The MLB team that plays its home games at Petco Park is A, the San Diego Padres, the Friars, the Fathers, representing their community with pride and keeping our pets happy. Petco, at least. All right, moving on to the final question for the day. You ready for it? This is the final question of not just today, Friday, but the entire week here with Candy and MLB. Here we go. Which MLB player was nicknamed the Iron Horse? A, Lou Gehrig, B, Cal Ripken Jr., C, Babe Ruth, or D, Ty Cobb? The Iron Horse. Now this is question 5, a little tricky, maybe it's a trick question. Earning this iconic nickname through his unparalleled durability and commitment to the game, this player's consecutive games played streak remains a testament to his toughness and dedication. His impact on and off the field made him a beloved figure in baseball history. The MLB player nicknamed the Iron Horse was Lou Gehrig, a legend whose legacy continues to inspire generations. 2,130 consecutive games. beaten, of course, by Cal Ripken in 1995. But Lou Gehrig was the Iron Horse, will always be the Iron Horse. That concludes an amazing week of MLB trivia. Did you like it? I sure as heck did. Thank you so much for playing, and a huge shout out to our sponsors at Candy and MLB. What a week it was, but we're not over yet. I mentioned the special offers, the prizes. Don't go anywhere, because as soon as this game ends, we have an incredible offer on behalf of Candy and MLB. So stay tuned. Yes, there's one more piece of fun for you. In the meantime, I'm taking the weekend off, but I will be back next week to keep the candy coming with DC Comics trivia presented by Candy Digital. Yes, we're moving into comics, from cards to comics, a match made in heaven. So tune in for fresh questions, prizes, and of course, your quiz daddy. I'm Scott Rogowsky signing off saying, have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday.